original King Julian on the case, man. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body, you know move it nice and sweet and sassy. Alright? Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Woman, physically fit, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, physically fit, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, nice, sweet, fantastic. Big body ocean at the big tight and woman, nice, sweet, energetic. Big body ocean at the big tight and woman, nice, sweet, fantastic. Body ocean is a big Titanic, woman and nice, sweet, fantastic. Big body ocean is a big Titanic.
Hey, everybody. How are you tonight? It's good to see you. Hey, Jen. I'm going to look at two screens here tonight. I forgot to bring my phone up. I mean, Charlie's going to have to do the numbers for me. Move it, move it. All right, everybody, tag your friends. Please comment with your name. Say, hi, Charlie, I'm here. I'm here, Charlie. Now, I forgot to do a reminder to tell you guys that you're here. So hopefully everybody's going to be here. And checking it all out. Get everybody out. Come on, guys. You know you want to be here. Okay, maybe get this music, turn it off so we can get started here. Yay! All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are you tonight? So great to be here with you all. Hoping to see lots and lots more. There's Donna Hogan over there. Hello, Donna Hogan. And I see Jen and I see Donna Jones Moose. How are you doing? All right, guys, and I see more folks coming on, so this is great. But be sure, guys, to tag your friends. Tell them all, come on, guys, come on, get on, because it's always more fun when we have more people here, right? Hey, Marcia. It's always fun when we have a lot of folks here with us tonight. And I'm so excited because this is YES-vember. That's right. No, we're doing away with the word no. We're all about yes and yes. This is a great time for you to build a very successful business. And so we're going to talk about a few things that have to do with that tonight as we get everybody on here. Let me take a sip of water. All right, I had to eat dinner real fast here tonight. Still trying to catch up from being away all week long at a vendor event. We did a Coastal Carolina Fair this week and met lots and lots of people who just were like, oh my gosh, Tupperware's still around. I love Tupperware. And we joked about it. It's like a walk down memory lane, really, for people when they come and they see all the Tupperware there. You know, they see us and they're like, oh my gosh, I love Tupperware. And that's what's really important. We want people to know that we're still around. And they all have stories. And I ask them, tell me your stories. Tell me what's your first memory? Oh, my grandma had this. My grandma used to make these bowls. My mom had these salt and pepper shakers. I have my grandmother's so-and-so, and somebody came up, they were looking for the banana pudding keeper. And I was like, well, which one is that? And they were like trying to describe which one it was. And that's what grandma made the banana pudding in. And you have to have that container to make banana pudding, So these are the kind of things, guys, we want to connect with people on that emotional level and let them see it. We dated 5 parties, in-home parties, guys, in-person parties, not just virtual things. We dated 5 in-person parties, and we had 2 new reps to join us last week with that as well. So it's really important that we get out there and be sharing and recognize everything that our business has to offer people. So let's go ahead and get started with our quote for tonight, because it factors right into that. If you want to build a better business, you must build better relationships. Relationships are crucial to developing the business you hope to achieve. Now, I want to just stress how important, like, this idea of relationships, because when you're in a bind, when you're feeling down, what do? You reach out to your BFF, right? Your best friend forever. And in Tupperware, we're all about building TFFs, Tupperware Friends Forever. And that can be our consultants, our team members. That can be our friends we meet in the business. It can also be our customers and our host. I have people who I did parties with when I started 45 years ago, that I still have in my circle of friends. I still, they still think of me and they reach out to me. I had someone who's actually guess it's my cousin's uncle, but he was more my age. He was like much younger than his sister, who was my aunt. And we had met when we were young teenagers. My grandparents had a farm. He would come help on the farm. I helped on the farm. And over the years, we kind of like were lost touch with each other, but we had reconnected when my aunt passed away and everything. And he knew, and he's followed me on Facebook. And so he knows that I'm in Tupperware. And it was so cute because he sent me a message how he was, because they live in another state, and he was at a vendor event and there was somebody there selling Tupperware, and he's talking to them and he asked them, do you know Marsha Brown? And they're like, oh yeah, I know Marsha Brown. He goes, you're like famous. I mean, people know who you are. And this idea that you build relationships so that people know you, so they know who you are. Even people that have met you 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And many of you are starting out. Maybe you don't have that longevity yet. But you know what, guys? You start today building the relationships that you want to have for years and years and years. And these relationships are what are going to help you grow your business. I met a new customer this month. In fact, I met her at a vendor event I was at the 1st of October. And we got to talking, and she bought some products. And then she came to this event I was at this week, which is, it was in a different place and it was a little bit further away. And she came there and she says, do you remember me? I bought from you at the other. And I was like, yeah. And we started talking. And so then there was a couple things she needed and wanted. And so I got something for her. I exchanged something for her that she needed. Building relationships, guys. This is what it's all about. And long story short, I had talked to her about the MicroPro grill at the beginning of October. And she had sent me a message. She goes, I'm still thinking about that MicroPro grill. And I said, well, I've got one here and, it's yours if you want it. And I gave her a discount, for it. Because normally it's $199 and I offered it to her for $175. And so she said, okay, I'm going to get it. Well, she came to my hotel where I was at to meet me that morning to get it. And when she came, she brought me a present. Because she said, I'm just so happy I found you as my Tupperware lady. And I can't, I want to keep you as my Tupperware lady forever because of relationships. So I'm telling you this, not because I'm so wonderful. I'm telling you this because, guys, this is what it takes. That little something extra that we do that builds relationships. Because when we build relationships, people will trust us. And when they trust us, they're going to want to do business with us. So that takes me to what we want to talk about tonight. But before that, I want to get some feedback from you guys. So tell me about something that you like to do to build relationships with your customers, or maybe somebody that you've connected with through your business that has become a friend or something like that. I see Helen's on there. Hey, Ellen. Helen. Hey, Julie. Hey, Melissa. How's everybody doing? Also, I know we missed you, Melissa, at the fair. Hey, Cindy, Dean, how are you doing? Diana, it's so good. I'm just going to see everybody say, hey. So guys, here's the thing. So I want you in the comments, just tell me like somebody that either has become a friend because you're in Tupperware, or a relationship that you have built with maybe a customer since you've been in Tupperware. So either a friend you've made because you're in Tupperware, because like across, another another consultant in the business, or someone that has become a great customer of yours because you built a great relationship with them. Just put that in the comments. I want to see that. Charlie wants to see that. You remember, guys, this is what makes Charlie want to give you prizes, pick you for you to get extra chances as the winner. Charlie says, I joined my wife in Tupperware. Yes, you did, Charlie Brown. All right. So anyway, moving on. I want to talk tonight about social selling. And I can't stress how important this is in this day and time. Social selling is not just the use of social media. That's social media selling or social commerce. Social selling is really about that whole thing of how we build relationships. And in today's world, especially when we are a little bit more digitally driven in our business, partly because, as we go through this Chapter 11 restructuring, we're having to work our businesses a little differently because until the process is complete, we're having to work with the products that we have on hand and to use those, which means it's a very fast changing business. It means that there are always going to be new specials every week, and there are going to be things we sell a lot of and add new things to. And so it's going to be it's almost like, every day is a new day in the business. Every day is a brand new excitement. And we've got to get our heads wrapped around that, because it's not what we're used to. We're used to, we're going to have this one item. We're going to sell it for 6 months. We're going to sell it for a month. We're going to sell it for a week. I want you to start thinking that I want to just see, what can I sell in a day? Today is the day I'm going to sell this product, and I'm just going to really focus on this product, and I'm going to really drive that product. And if you're doing parties, it's going to be really important that you're kind of you're not pushing, but you're promoting the products that are exciting, and also that, maybe are special today. And that idea of, you can't wait because it's going to sell out if you don't get it now. And this is kind of the culture of today. I get lots of emails and lots of text messages from companies that I've shopped with, and I like to see what's on special. And I tend to shop on the run. I'll have my phone and something will pop up, and I'll go over and look at it, and I go, yep, I want that sweater. Boom, I order it. Or yep, I'll think about something. I'll be doing something. I go, I need this. There's a company that sells olive oil, and I love olive oils, especially very small batch olive oils. And so there's this company that I like, and something will come across, and it'll have like a 25% off special for friends and family today. So I'll click it to see what they've got, because, I might need, because I know that I'm out of something. And so I can order it like that. So it says, because the reason I love this olive oil company, I'll tell you, is that I actually went to their little shop in New York. I was doing a food tour, and we went there, and I just, fell in love with the people that were there. They were so friendly, and they were so informative, and they taught me lots of stuff. And every time I get a thing from them, there's a recipe involved, and it just makes me happy, So this is what I want you to understand about what you need to do as a Tupperware rep who's going to be a social selling specialist. So these are 5 points. So get your pen and your paper out, because as you know, if you ink it, you think it. So make sure you have a piece of paper and a pen so you can write these down, and write down some notes for yourself, like what that means to you. Okay, so first off, it means be visible. Now, what does that mean to you? Okay, think about that. What does be visible mean? And put that in the comments so Charlie sees them, because he's going to be telling me who's talking, and that's going to give you extra chances to win Charlie's prize at the end of the night. But being visible means that you show up. It means that if your way that you've built relationships with these people is on social media, that you're on social media and you're there every day. A couple weeks ago, Pam Stokes was talking about how in her VIP group, every day she says, hello, everybody, and she shares something. Sometimes it's a quote, sometimes it's a joke, sometimes it's just a sparkle, and how important that is. And I know being visible is about, that they know where to go to see you, that you're always there. It's not like you've posted once on Facebook and then a month later you post again. It really means you're going to have to get some discipline going, guys. You're going to have to be visible every day. Now, what you can do, if you work a full-time job, if you have kids and you're going, how do I do this? You're going to carve out 1 hour a week that you're going to go through, and you're going to set up some posts, okay? Because you can do timed post, right? You can do delayed post. You can schedule post yourself that you're doing for your in your VIP group. You can do it, and you can post in there, even on your personal page. Sometimes you can do these, and basically you're just going to set something up for every day at a certain time. You want to have something pop up, whether it's a little joke, whether it's a quote, whether it's something that asks them to engage with you, to what are you working on today? Or what do is it cold or warm where you're at today? Is it raining where you're at? Who likes snow? Just things like that get people talking. But being visible is really important. Being visible and likable is also important. So you don't want to be that grumpy person. You don't want to be that person who's all about me all the time. You don't want to be that person who is always sharing negative things. You want to be someone who makes people feel good, makes people want to see you. And that doesn't, and so what that can be is like something, you're out on a walk and you're taking your dog for a walk and you have your Tupperware water bottle and you're just like walking and you're just saying hi to everybody and you're showing your dog with you. It could be that you're in the kitchen cooking something and you just turn it on and say, hey, everybody, it's morning and we're making French toast this morning. I remember seeing Dakota McCormick making French toast for her kiddos one morning. And it's just, it shows that likable side of you. It doesn't have to be about Tupperware all the time. Tupperware can be with you in those things, but you don't have to talk about Tupperware. It doesn't even have to be that. Charlie and I do date night, about once a month. We have seasons tickets to the theater. And so we always make that a date night. Okay. So whenever, and I always post when it's date night, we go to the theater, we go out to dinner, we watch the show. It's just our chance to just, have fun together. And I like to share that because I want people to see that, life is about enjoyment and it's about spending time with people that you care about. So being visible is important, but also being likable, because you want people to go, I want to keep checking in with her. I want to see what's going on. I want to know what's going on. And then building trust is a piece of that too. So building trust is that people know they can count on you to do what you say you're going to do. If somebody buys a product from you and you say, oh, I've got the best recipes for the Micro Pro Grill, and I will send those to you. I'll send the digital to you. If they buy soup, if people buy a soup mug from me, I send them digital recipes, and then I do it. See, that's the key thing. It's one thing to tell people you're going to do something, but if you don't do it, how can they trust you? Trust is also, they know you're going to show up. If you tell them I'll be here tomorrow, you're there tomorrow. If you tell them that you're going to do this, then, and you do it, then they trust you. So building trust is also a piece of this, being likable, being kind, being visible, building trust. And that's how you establish relationships. And relationships work both ways. So it's not just, what are you going to do for me? What are you going to do for me? What are you going to do for me? It's, thank you for helping me. Thank you for sharing me with your friends. Thank you for talking about me to other people, and then at the same time, what can I do for you? One of the things like establishing relations. I'll give you an example that I noticed Corinne does. So she does this with her Tupperware customers. And she also, as some of you know, has a non-alcoholic beverage company. And I actually got to watch her pack up something the other day that she sent out to them. And so when she did it, it's not just, like throw something in a box and send it. She goes to special care to wrap it. She puts little stickers on it that say, thank you for your order. Thank you for letting me take care of you. She puts some little like quotes in there, little things. She ordered them on, she told me she got them on Amazon, like a whole bunch of them. I've got some that I've used before, but she just like throws them in the boxes. So it's like, she calls them, I just send them a sparkle. And I want people to know that. And then when they're wrapped, she always writes a little note on the outside of the packing list and things like that. And that's building relationships. Same thing in your digital world. If you are selling products to people, if they're ordering on your website, well, you can't put something in their order. But what you can do is acknowledge that they've placed that order. Oh, thank you so much for placing your order with me, especially if it's people that you know. Posting it on Facebook. If you're doing a party, always coming back, thank you for your order, naming them, and then maybe sending them something digitally. Send them a recipe. Send them, just a little. Maybe send them a coupon for the next time they want to shop with you. If they call you directly, that they get a free gift. I love when people order from me because we can add those little extra gifts. We put the order in the back office, and you do know, and if you don't, put this in the comments so we can make sure you know, when you put the order in on a party in the back office, you can add those little gifts. I had shared with you, they had those cute little mini 1-cup measuring pitchers that you can add to it. And you can do that before the party submits. So there's actually, you put the order in, You do everything. Send the customer the payment link. This is what it cost. And then when they put their payment in, you can go to the final screen where it says review payment and party summaries. And you go to that person's name. And over on the right-hand side, there's a little thing. It shows that they paid. You can click it and you can actually submit that order today, not the party, just that order. And then it'll say, are you sure you want to submit this order today? And you go, yes. And then you submit the order. So that gives you a chance to put something into their order when you send it to them. And that's really important too. Even when I have sometimes, people who have warranty items and I happen to have those products, I might fill their replacement here and then give them a little extra something when I take care of them, give them a catalog so that we're building that relationship. And then that way, when they're ready to order, they come back to me. And all of that is what's going to help you create sales. And that is the key, right? That's what we're after. At the end of the day, it's about making money, and it's about building a business that builds relationships that build our worth. Our wealth and our worth. So I want you to keep those things in mind as you start to look at. So I wanted to give you a couple of ideas of things. I'm going to check some comments here and see what everybody's saying. I love that. Donna Jo started doing something new. She's doing bingos with her customers. That's awesome. All right, what are some other things you guys are doing? Going live, Cynthia. Yes, that is so important. And doing that. Dakota's been doing her vendor events. I know Lisa Chelton does a lot of those as well. These are so important things. So yes, so I want to go to my next slide here. Okay, there we go. I had to get back to the other screen. All right, so this is some examples of things that, I will do just to kind of be visible and be likable. So this summer, Charlie and I went to Europe. And I was packing up. So the one on the right shows my silicone bags attached to my backpack. And I sold so many silicone bags this week, just telling people about how I did this. Because see, I like to travel with my backpack and my suitcase and, on the plane, so I don't have to worry about my luggage not making it. So I carry everything with me. Well, if I use my silicone bags and hang them on the back of my backpack like that, it gives me, this much more space that I can take stuff with me, and it doesn't take up space in my backpack, and they don't pull me or anything. I mean, that just gives me a bigger space to put stuff. So I shared this picture, getting packed for our big adventure. And then we got upgraded, which was really exciting, going across the ocean. We got upgraded to first class. So there we are. I've got my water bottle. I always have my water bottle with me when I fly. And I'm just, taking a picture. Here we are. Okay, getting ready to take off. And, something like that. And I do that on my public page. And so I'm not trying to sell any Tupperware. I'm just showing how I use it. And I'm being friendly, and I'm being visible, and I'm hopefully being likable in the process. Now, another thing that you can do is just to be likable and to be engaging is do something fun. So here's 2 examples of just some things that I've done that create some interaction with people, because once I get people commenting, I can then respond to them. That's what builds the relationships too, because I'm visible and I'm talking to them and I'm showing that they matter. So pick your perfect cookie. How do you do your cookies, right? And just like asking them, what is chocolate chip their favorite? Do they like another kind better? And then finding some fun little comic. And this has always been one of my favorites. I always tell people that when I say, yep, that's why I look so young, is because I sleep in Tupperware. And so I'll show this one and just talk about how fresh it makes you. You having Tupperware around your house makes you feel so fresh. And what do you do to feel fresh? And so it gets a laugh, and people, respond to you as well. And then, of course, as I said, sometimes you want to just show the product in use. While, I'm not here to try to sell you this. I'm making I got friends coming over, I'm making lemon blueberry loaf. And so, I was just showing what I made my lemon blueberry loaf in my loaf pan. And then once I turned it out and put the drizzle on it, that's what it looked like. And then, of course, people are like, well, do you have a recipe? And then I can share the recipe. And then that builds relationships, right? It's a back and forth, it's give and take. Coming up on Thursday this week, it is National Pickle Day. So, guys, this is another way of showing up and being likable and being visible and being engaging and giving value. Okay. So National Pickle Day is Thursday. And whether you're a pickle lover or not, doesn't matter. You can ask who likes pickles. What kind of pickles do you like? Because people are either pickle lovers or not pickle lovers. I found that out. Talking to some people this week. So, but talking about it. Okay. So get ready, and you can go and you can search for national days. You can do international days, national days, and there's lots of different calendars that have all kinds of different things. If you have the TUP social extra application because you have the pro or premium website, then they have a lot of images for different national days, and oftentimes they'll have recipes that go along with it. So I will share these in the group for you to have for Thursday, but I'm going to encourage you to also go find some more of your own. Find some different ones that you can add to it. Maybe find a different National Pickle Day, or find a different recipe that you want to share, or some kind of fun thing about pickles, maybe a joke about pickles, and sharing that. So National Pickle Day is on Thursday. So one of the things that I want you to start doing, okay, number one, you're going to start showing up every day. You're going to start posting something every day that just says, hey world, I'm here, and share something fun that makes people want to interact with you. And then throughout the day, you're going to go and you're going to check and say, what's on special? And I know Marcia has said she loved, when I was talking to you live in the car the other day, she had said she loves when I do the post of the day. And now that I'm done with that show, I can have a little more time to put some of those together for you. But basically, guys, here's what I do. I go over to the Tupperware page, the Tupperware website, and I pick a product that I want to push for that day. Okay, push it. And then I pull up the thing where it says benefits. Sometimes I pull up the one that says specs, the benefits, description, and I just copy that, and then I delete some of it and I reword some of it, but it gives me fun things to say about it. And then I add some emojis to it. And then I find a picture of, I copy a couple of the pictures they have, and then I look for pictures that show it in use. And sometimes I just I kind of cheat. I go on Facebook in the search bar and I type in Tupperware snack store large. And I just see what comes up, and I see other people's pictures of things in use, and I save all those and I use them. And I have a whole little folder of different products, and I have different images that I use. So sometimes the colors change, but that's okay. I'll always find something that's got the current color, and then I'll use the others. Serving center, that's always fun this time of year, because there's the one that talks about it's your Thanksgiving leftover dish. And that's a great one to use this time of year too, because it's fun, but it also shows it off in a different way. And once again, that's something somebody said to me this week when I was talking to them about, and you can do this with it, you can do this with this, and that you can do this with this. And they go, oh my gosh, you're like a walking encyclopedia of things you can use Tupperware for. I said, yep, that's what I am. And they're like, I never would have thought of using it for that way. Now I can see why I need to have this. And that's what we're trying to do. So every day, pick a product. And not just once a day. I'm going to actually encourage you guys to start picking maybe 2 products or even 3 products a day, because way Tupperware is working with us right now. They're giving us so many specials, and some of these are only going to be good for a day. So you don't want to wait. Pick some that you really, really like and post it. Now, so you do one in the morning, you do one in the afternoon, you do one in the evening. And every one of these, you're going to just have some little tips and ideas about it. And then you're going to always post your website with it so that they can go and shop for you from you for that. And then if somebody places an order, you're going to come back, you're going to go to Facebook, you're going to send them a message, you're going to thank them, maybe send them a recipe using the product that they ordered. Can be really cool too. So here's what you're going to do for Thursday, National Pickle Day. All right. So you can, first off, I would do National Pickle Day, and I would ask people, who loves pickles. I would do sweet pickles or dill pickles. What's your choice? Blah, blah, blah. I'd wait about 30, and you can, once again, in your groups, you can set these up as timed post. then I would have something like, this is a dill pickle dip recipe. This is one of my faves with my dill pickles. I love my dill pickles. So the dill pickle dip recipe. Now, remember, I haven't talked about Tupperware products yet, right? I'm just talking about pickles and dill pickle dip recipe. Maybe you do pickles and you want to do sweet pickle relish and you want to share your recipe for sweet pickle relish. Maybe you want to share your deviled eggs because you always have to have sweet pickles in yours. Or you are a deviled egg person that uses dill pickles or sweet pickles? Do you do no pickles? How do you do your deviled eggs? It's just so many fun things you can do. But dill pickle dip, if you've never made this, guys, beyond good. I could eat it with a spoon. It's so good. All right. And then I'm going to post about our Piccadilly, your pickles elevator, taking it to the top. And then what I just did right here is I just copied the description that's on the website and I just put it just like that so people can see it. Okay. It gives them an idea of things that you can do with it. And that's really and truly what it's all about when it comes to social selling. All right. So, guys, any other input you guys have or any thoughts you have about the things that I just shared with you, some of the things that you can do with this? Okay. So Piccadilly is so Thursday, pickle day. Okay. What's another day that you know is coming up? Maybe pick that day. Definitely Thanksgiving's coming up. Holidays are coming up. Start giving. So okay, this would be great. You do this one in the morning on Thursday. And then later in the day on Thursday, maybe you share a gift idea because the holidays are coming, right? And you want to maybe give a gift giving idea. And you share something that's on special that you could use for that. And maybe in the evening, you come back to something that maybe uses pickles in it. Like maybe you do potato salad. And then you can talk about the potato keeper for the access mate for the potato smart, that thing, the potato smart for your potatoes. And then you could use your smart multi-cooker to steam the potatoes to make the potato salad. And then you can tie it back into the pickles and have the pickles to go into it and all of the fun stuff. So it's just, it's really about telling stories, about engaging people, about showing up with and building relationships and letting people know you're there to be of service to them. And I know it sounds like a lot, but guys, really and truly, if you plan it and you go ahead and have everything ready, it takes you maybe 5 minutes, 3 times a day to get it all posted. And then you just go back and make comments throughout the day as you have a chance to connect with these people and build those relationships. And I will tell you, if you do it, if you start doing it every day, people are going to start going to your website. They're going to place orders. They're going to keep in touch with you as well. And if you start going live and people start watching you, it's going to be a game changer for you because they want to see you. They want to see your personality. Donna Joe, I remember a while back you would go live and you'd be cooking a recipe and you had so many people that would just jump on and start following you and watching you and talking to you. So guys, those are the things that I want you to do. In the comments, tell me, what are your top ahas? What are the things that you're going to start doing a little bit differently maybe now than what you've been doing? Or maybe you're just going to do more of what you've been doing because you know what? There's still plenty of time to make money between now and the holidays. Speaking of which, these are some great rewards that you have available to you starting, for this month, October 31st through November 27th with just $1,000 in sales. You can get that Crystal Wave steamer. Guys, that large steamer is the bomb. You can do corn on the cob in it. You can actually do your potatoes in this for your potato salad. You can use it to do steamed broccoli. It's great for that. It's great for warming bread or, warming your biscuits or leftover, bread, French breads, even donuts can be done it. And if you have pound cake and it's gotten a little dry, if you put the pound cake in it and just put about a quarter cup of water in the bottom and just do it for about a minute, the steam will make that pound cake like it's just come out of the oven. It's so yummy. And then you can get all those great containers. And once again, guys, if you don't need these yourself, it's okay. But if you can earn this, get $168 worth of Tupperware for $25, you can divide this up into 3 different things. You can sell the Crystal Wave steamer. You can sell the rectangular fresh One Touch Fresh. There we go. And then you can sell the square ones. All right. And then of course at 2,500, we have our monthly sales challenge, which is that amazing Ultra Pro collection, a fabulous set. It's perfect for doing a turkey breast in it. It's perfect for doing a roast in. You can do a roast chicken in it. You can do chicken and rice in it. And because all three pieces work together, it's almost like a big domed cover, like a big domed thing you can do. So it's just got a lot of benefits to that also. Okay, so how do we do that? We have to have parties up. So check this out, guys. Big change from last week. I'm so excited because you guys went to work and booked some parties. So Corinne Brown, Dakota McCormick, Lisa Chelton, Corlinda Cortez, Michelle Crump, Veronica Garcia, Colleen Halgren, Onette Jacobs, Kelly Mosley, Doreen Pelletier, Veronica Russo, and Sandy Tyler all have parties up for next week. And Dakota has 2 up for next week, and Corinne has 3 up for next week. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Hey, Siri. See if Siri will answer me on my computer. Hey, Siri. Let me see. Siri. Hey, Siri. Siri. Pick me a number between 1 and 12.
The answer is 1.
Number 1. All right. Thank you very much, Siri. Corinne Brown, if you are on, say, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Because Corinne Brown, you just won our Parties Up challenge for tonight. Thank you, Siri. Okay. And so this is the key, guys. You got to have the parties up so that you can be able to sell the Tupperware. And Corinne, if you're on and you want to drop a comment about some of the things that you've been doing at your parties or how you're dating parties, that would be awesome for everybody. All right. So as you may remember, I had offered this challenge for week 1, and I did extend it through week 2, which is this week we're in. It ends on Wednesday. 5 of these cute, adorable toppers for just $5. And guys, you want to make this is all you do is sign them up, and you're going to get these. I sent out some today to Stacy Clifton. Well, I put them in the box, but since the mail didn't run today because it's Veterans Day, and then they sent out the 5 to Aubrey. All you got to do is send me your $5 if you qualified. We have Corinne Brown who qualified. We have Aubrey and Stacy. We have Donna Joe who qualified. We have Shannon Daniels who's qualified. So I want to know who else is going to qualify by Wednesday to get these cute, adorable toppers to use as for yourself, as well as a little way of building a relationship bonus gift if they purchase a big tea from you. Okay. And then, of course, for your new recruits that you welcome, you get another chance to get fabulous products, 2 exclusives, the large round. This is not the little 1.5 quart that's been on sale. This is a bigger one that we have. So this is a great size to use to do stuffing in. It's a great size to do broccoli casserole in, mac and cheese, all go really nicely in this one. And you can earn that one with just when your first recruit comes in and sells $100. You can get my favorite, the mandolin, when you have 2 new recruits that sell $100. And you can also get the super duper 5 quart. This is a massive one, guys. This is huge. And it is exclusive, and you can get that with your 3rd recruit who comes in and sells $100. Remember, for your new recruits, there are so many, they have options, right? Everybody likes choices. So they can join with our digital option for just $15, or they can select our bundle. And I call it the deluxe bundle. That's the new words that I've been using, and people really like that. And I say you get $321 with the Tupperware for $139 and free shipping. And then, they're like, oh, wow, that sounds great. And I show them what they can get. And I said, and in addition to that, you get a free website that's active immediately. You start sharing with your friends. They can shop. You can make money. There's no fees for that. There's no credit card charges for orders placed on your website. You get 25% to 35% commissions because every month, you can earn bonuses. Then we have special pricing on special things that we can qualify for. And that's why I usually show them a picture of something like the $1,000 sales for the week. You can get this $150 $60 set for $20. And then, of course, I always like to show them that as a new rep with Tupperware, you also can qualify for free stuff for your first 3 months. And never fear, we're in business together with you. You're not by yourself. You get free training, and you have an opportunity to earn free prizes, and it's so much fun. So that's what you're going to talk to them about. And through Wednesday, when they say yes, you are going to be able to offer them this amazing set. Special TUP offer, just $12 when you join and submit just $100 by November 27th. You're going to get all of that for just $12. It's a $110 value. Once again, guys, this is that place. If you don't need it for yourself, hey, join Tupperware, sell $100. Join for $15, sell $100, you make $25. All right, so now you've got your $15 back. You've got $10 left over, and you can buy this set for $12. So now you're $2. Okay, you spent $2 to get this, but you're going to, if you want to sell it, that's going to put $100 back in your pocket. So it's a win-win, right? You're going to be able to get so much just by giving Tupperware a try. What have you got to lose? And that's the way you want to approach it, because you know what? We all have today. And today we can make big things happen. We can make our businesses thrive. We can make new friends. We can grow, we can grow in our success, and we can help others do the same. But it all starts with us getting out there, being visible, being reliable, being honest, being trustworthy, and being likable and friendly, and giving people something of value from getting to know us. So that's what I want to talk to you about tonight, guys. I want to remind you that this is what our new people can earn. As I mentioned, they can get free stuff. Our Tupperversary is this Saturday. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm already putting together lots of fun stuff. There's free gifts for everybody who comes. There's going to be some drawings. We have a special raffle that we're doing to raise money for the Hurricane Helene things. We're going to be donating a bunch of Tupperware up there, so that's going to help us with that. And then we also have a little fun activities. We have discovery tables where you get to go around, and for $10 you get a Tupperware logo bag. It's so cute. It's a cloth bag, and at every table you buy the bag for $10, and at every table you get a piece of Tupperware to go in it. So you're going to go home with a bag of Tupperware that basically for $10, and that $10 also goes towards our Hurricane Helene Relief Fund. So lots of fun stuff. So make sure you go over to the event. You click that you're coming. Make sure you are sharing that with people. Bring your friends. Anyone who has contributed to your success in Tupperware has contributed into the success of our Hooray Sales Company. We want them there. We want to thank them. We want to thank you. And we want to see you on Saturday. So hopefully we'll see lots and lots of you showing up there. All right. So as we close tonight, here's the thing, guys. Going back to kind of people care about what your business can do for them. How will it help them? What's in it for them? Will it solve their problem? Will it make their life easier? Provide. When you focus on building relationships with others, when you focus on offering value to other people, then they're going to keep showing up for you. And that's going to help you grow a very successful business and make lots of money between now and the end of the year. All right, so let's go do it, guys. Are you ready to make a Yes, because it's YES-vember, so let's go do it, okay? Good night.